That one took a while. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coffee with Chloe in the morning. I'm Chloe. This is my coffee. It's not morning. It's like around 12:30. It's exactly 12:30. And yeah, what I do is I try and go live Monday to Friday throughout the week. Um, Kind of experimenting with. Ooh, I am dropping so many frames. Let me. It did take a long time for the stream to start. I don't know if I have anything going on my. Are we good now? Okay. Let's restart that because I dropped like 20% of my frames in the first little bit there. I don't know what was going on, but hey everybody, welcome to Coffee with Chloe in the morning. Yeah, I'm Chloe, co-founder of the Marmaj Foundation. My wonderful co-founder is my beautiful wife. She handles all the visuals of the Marmaj Foundation. So if I come out here and I go marmaj.org, everything you see here was created by her. I know, like, all the graphics for all the guides and all of that kind of stuff. And me, I kind of just, play around with things on chain. So what I try and do more formally these days is we have the Marmaj Research DAO. And we are going to be kind of just figuring out how to interact with the Near ecosystem as a DAO. So for the past few months, I've been doing this kind of as an individual using either marmaj.near or and we can look at all these accounts. So let's have some fun. Sometimes we use marmaj.near, and it actually oh snap! I gotta tell Pikes Peak they're doing a great job. Now it's showing multiple linked addresses on Ethereum. That's kind of scary. So this 0x42 is actually Bianca's ad. No, it's not. This is a secondary address for Axie Infinity, actually. I'm pretty sure a management address. I'm surprised. Anyways, very cool. So Pikes Peak is a dashboard to kind of start digging into the analytics on Near and what's going on. And so that's marmaj.near. Sometimes I've been kind of going through chloe.near. And it shows you the linked Ethereum address, which is pretty cool. Shows you the balances, shows you how much funds you have in Ref, how much funds you have in Burrow. $37. We're rich. And then we're gonna start looking at these days how is it to interact with the Marmaj ecosystem as a DAO. So whether you're interacting with just the ref finance with your DAO, or whether you're interacting with Pembroke or Burrow, or whether you're interacting with Aurora with your DAO, we're hopefully going to be trying to kind of dig in a bit more. So you can see on Pikes Peak the tokens I have here should match up with the tokens that are in the DAO's address. And so what we're going to do today, so for these videos, I request 8 Marmaj per stream from the Marmaj DAO. But it used to be 2.19 Marmaj, and I used to request it to chloe.near. Now I request that funding to the Marmaj Research DAO. So let's duplicate this wonderful tab. Let's go to Marmaj in the search bar. And you see Marmaj Research DAO, you'll see the Marmaj Foundation DAO, and we'll go to the Marmaj Foundation DAO. And we'll go to the proposals that are on there currently. And we bought some Marmaj chans recently. We collected some Marmaj chans. There you go. So chloe.near proposed on the Marmaj DAO for 16 Coffee with Chloe streams for July, 128 Marmaj, 8 Marmaj per stream. And that was sent to the Marmaj Research DAO. And so there's a bit of Marmaj in here. There's a bit of USN in here. There's a bit of PEM. There's a bunch of different tokens. And so what we're going to do to start this off, let's just get started, is deposit some of these tokens to our multi-call contract. Where is our multi-call contract? Oops. So we have the Near wallet. We have the MyNear wallet, which we'll talk about a bit today as well. Lots going on. And let's just open a new multi-call app, pin it, and we're good to go. So this video is actually titled, like, you know, ref boost farms. And so, you know, we should actually probably show those at some point in time before we dig in. So these are the boost farms. 21819 is in one farm, can claim not very many tokens, but these are the total amounts available to claim. And I love that the new UI shows the decimal places, and so you could see there is 8.19 ST near, 819 Burr, 819 PXT, 8.19 marmaj, 8.19 Aurora, 8.19 LI near, 81.9 USN, 81.9 XREF, 819 ref, 819 meta, and 81.9 PEM per week in rewards. And so what I've actually, the whole point of this is it's pretty easy to interact with this as an individual. So you can check out all the rewards for Ref Finance. And these are the new boosted rewards. Instead of having 16 maximum tokens, now you could have 32 maximum tokens. Also, some of the gas fees and storage fees are more efficient. And the UI looks cool, right? So that's awesome. But there's many different pools to kind of dig into. There's the RefW Near pool, which gives out some marmaj tokens as well. There, you can kind of scroll down and check out the PXT ref pool, which also gives out some marmaj. So there's marmaj tokens distributed in a few different pools, but obviously this is the main marmaj pool. And I've already gone through the process of doing a storage deposit, a withdraw, and then a storage deposit in the new farm, and then a transfer. So what we're trying to do today is this aspect, the storage deposit and the transfer call. This withdraw seed just withdrawed the, we do want this open as well. So we want this open, storage deposit. We actually don't need this first one open. What am I talking about? Withdraw seed we don't need. We literally just need the storage deposit, that one, and then this one. And then in order, it would be, nope. Hopefully I got the right ones. Our PC's having issues. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to go through the flow once under 21819.near, again, to add more liquidity. Then we're going to go into CLI, which is right here, and we are going to transfer. So near login, actually shoot. We're probably already logged in. Oh no. Okay. That's not what we want. Escape or just enter. No, it's going to take forever to try and do it like that. EMV. Oh gosh. I'm going to forget. It's going to be quicker just to near our PC mainnet. Where are you? Oh, why are you doing this to me? Okay, now I'm going to find a quicker link. Oh no, here. Let's see if I have something. No, not introduction. Here we go, network. Where are you? Ugh. Fine. Near CLI change network. I'll have to be more specific. Here it is. And there we go. No more shardnet for now. Okay. And then let's just do near login because clearly. So now I'm logging in with the 21819.near account. So previously my environment was set up to be using shardnet, which is why when I hit use near login, it went to wallet.shardnet.near.org/login, refer, blah, 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 you know, whatever, right? Simple enough. This time when I changed export near down to _env equals mainnet, which was the command I was looking for, on it, you say, what, you can't just memorize that? I can if I really sat there and thought about it for like a minute, but usually it's just a few up keys in my terminal. Anyways, once you find the command in the near CLI again, near login, and now it's going to use wallet.near.org. And so we're going to allow it to use, I probably already have keys on this machine for this, but just wanted to show what it looks like if someone wanted to do this themselves. And then it'll say, logged in with public key, blah, 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 successfully. Thank you. And so now what we can start doing is we can start sending these pool shares, which is actually quite cool. So I might actually even have a nice command for sending. Like, see, look, I had it right here. If I really just went up enough, it would have been right there. So it's a few up keys on the keyboard. Oh, it might be too far. I was doing a lot of random stuff with a few videos ago, actually. I was doing stuff for the node. Oh, here we go. It's that simple. So near send blah, blah, blah is how you send some near tokens. Here we go. Near view. So we can view, let's, some view calls. Do we have any, like, view calls? Sorry, I'm like just getting excited about what we have. Yeah, just view calls. That's fine. Let's get a normal one. Okay, I'm just gonna call it so that I could have it there. So this call was checking, for example, how much Pembroke tokens, PEM tokens, there are. The marmaj research multi-call has. So if we kind of select, this is the DAO we're looking at. So let's just copy it here. Oops. Paste it here. And then we can, oh yeah, so this is the part I wanted to show on screen too. So there's quite a few parts to this. So the main idea is we're talking about these boost farms, right? That's the idea. And right now we are in this boost farm as an individual. The idea is, how do we start farming as a DAO? So what we could do is use our DAO, register and deposit our tokens to the farm, we could go to the pools using our DAO. We could add liquidity. So if we wanted to add one marmaj, we would do one marmaj, one ST near, and then you would get some shares, and then you'd transfer those shares to the farm, right? So MFT transfer call in the ref finance contract. So you're sending them to the boost farm. You're sending the shares for the marmaj ST near farm 553. And this is the amount you're sending, which is, I guess, 3 shares. So we could change it to 1. How many decimal places? Oh, I can't, doesn't matter. And the message is free. I don't know why it says free, but that's the message that we should be sending, apparently. And then all this fun stuff happens. And apparently, the owner ends up being the signer, which is going to be interesting. We're going to see what happens here. Because we can see that the results. See? Token ID, sender ID, receiver, and so it seems like MFT resolve transfer just gave it to the sender, which is not always what you want, because this will work for us because we're going to use, I'm just going to explain, we're going to use the DAO to submit a transaction, right? A proposal on the DAO is going to call what you can see right here, marmaj-research.v1.multicall.near. So it's going to call the multi-call contract, which we're going to sign into. And Schluff, multi-call team, you guys are awesome. You guys have all these different wallets here. We're testing out my Near wallet at the moment. We'll be testing out Sender wallet in the future. For now, though, my Near wallet is what we're going to be using. It should already on a different browser tab. Oh no, it's there. It just makes you go to a. That's interesting. What? Wait. Ah! Wasn't I logging in to like an application? Okay, I think this happened to me last time too, and I was actually really confused. So when I hit sign in and I hit my Near wallet, it comes here, right? And import account, and it opens a new browser tab, and I'm still stuck here without a way to, because I'm already logged in, right? So if I refresh, it doesn't work. If I hit launch app, it works, but then I'm not logged in. So I'll tell Schluff about this. Okay, why are so many frames dropping? I'll tell Schluff about this around minute 16 or 17. Unable to use. I logged in already on purpose, right? My Near wallet, 2181.near. I'm logged in. I can go through the flow one more time. I hit sign in. I hit my Near wallet. It brings up here. I think this is a my Near wallet issue, to be honest. Their flow brings you here instead of their app, and then I have to hit launch app. It logs me in, but then I'm still here. And if I hit back, I don't think I'm logged in. No. So we'll go to the normal Near wallet for now, and this is what you're supposed to see, an actual login. So maybe it's a my Near wallet issue, maybe it's a wallet selector issue, maybe it's a multi-call issue. I have no clue. I'm assuming my Near wallet is having an issue with the redirect. I've had issues with that in the past. So let me move my head again down here for this because we want to see what DAO we're on. And it seems like it knew that. Like it seemed like by logging in to 21819, it knew I wanted to do marmaj research. I'm not sure. Anyways, so we are now logged into marmaj research, and we can start building some custom calls, right? Some custom logic for the marmaj research DAO, for this DAO right here. So again, to kind of clarify, we have some tokens, right, in the marmaj research DAO. We can transfer those tokens to the marmaj multi-call and then start using DAO proposals to interact with them. Now, at the very beginning today, that is not going to be what we do right away, just to be clear. So, to keep things really simple, let's pull one of these out for fun, just so we can get the address of our excuse me. Wow, I am just whew. Oh, DAO, here it is. So the contact address is, nope, not this one. Here, the multi-call address. And let's make sure we have both contracts first. So this is transfer. This one didn't load. That's not what we want. It's storage deposit. This one. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. We'll keep this open. We don't need the whole thing. We need F-trade transfer call, and we need storage deposit. Awesome. So pretty much all we need to call is, this is kind of fun. We could even do this from the DAO. Let's have fun doing it from the DAO and not use CLI to show like what you can do with your DAO and how simple it is. So we attached 100 teragas with a 0.1 near deposit value. And it seemed like the transaction fee was only 6 teragas, which means we can come out here and we can create a proposal with some custom logic and say, okay, we are going to add storage for, what's the specific add storage? Let's just copy the whole contract because we're going to need it anyway. Why is this here? Let's close that. So we're saying adding storage for ref boost farms. Okay? And now you don't need to pay for each farm. You just pay once for all the farms, if I recall correctly. And so the link for it, right? Oh, I just stole the link. Okay, anyways. And then I need to come back and get the contract address. So we know what contract we're interacting with, right? We're interacting with the boost farms. Watch out for those spaces in the UI. They will kill you. So if you put a space there, it will give you an issue, right? You'll have to type. It won't give you a drop down. And you'll wonder why you're getting an issue. It's because the UI does not like spaces. And now it'll let you use a drop down. And so we already know, I'll show it again just so it's easy. We're calling the storage deposit method in this contract. And so I actually like being able to type it because searching for it sometimes takes longer. But storage deposit, and then we know it's just going to be this, but we have to change, this. So instead of registering an individually owned account, 21819.near, instead of registering that, or instead of registering our DAO even, right, so that our DAO can interact with these pool shares, which was what the marmaj DAO does, right? The marmaj DAO has pool shares for xref marmaj and for marmaj st near pairs, right? What we're going to be doing now is actually having a multi-call account that is managing pool shares. And Pike's Peak is going to help us keep an eye on all these things. So again, copy and paste this marmaj research v1 multicall.near, and we're just going to say, hey, please register this marmaj research account, and or add storage for it, and it's not registration only, which basically means I guess you can keep adding storage, or storage should be added as it's needed dynamically instead of only adding the exact amount you need to be used for like a token, for example. Yeah. So we know that 100 TGAS should be enough, so keeping it at 150 should be okay. And we know the deposit should be 0.1 because, again, simply enough, deposit value is 0.1, gas used is 6, TGAS attached is 100, and this should be all we need, right? We have a proposer, a description, a link, smart contract address, what the method name is, we have our JSON, we have our deposit, our gas set, and this is the gas for the actual logic of the proposal here, and this is the gas used to submit the proposal. And this is the bond to submit the proposal. So we're going to submit, we're going to approve, and 1 vote will pass this. So again, this is a research DAO for now. We're trying to move quick, and we do break things a little bit. I have to go back and fix the PEM stuff that I already broke. And I have not fixed yet. But anyways, let's vote yes. Let's hopefully see a success button, please. And that means we did it properly. And let's have some coffee because, you know. I don't know why it exceeded the prepaid gas. Maybe because we're using smart contracts and all of that. And maybe I therefore should have used more than 150? That's actually a bit weird to me. I guess we'll check. If maybe approved, succeeded, and we will double check on chain. So, okay, so this is what you want to see. You want to see the big approved button. You want to see, storage, it worked. We used the research DAO to pay for a storage deposit for the multi-call contract. And so this is kind of how we want to keep using the research DAO as a way to kind of pay for storage fees, pay for contract fees, and all this type of stuff as a third party, being able to support the ecosystem in that way. So now this multi-call contract can start interacting with the farm. And so one of the ways we can interact with this farm is depositing some pool shares, right? And so there is, we can't do multi-account sign-in, can we yet? No. So, and I don't have the browser here for it. What's the simplest way of getting this information? Because we also have to add a storage deposit again. You know what? Let's just copy and paste this. Let's just this should be super easy because I don't know how to do. I forget the. Okay, I'm dropping so many frames right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's else on. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, not really sure. Like always, we have a million computers running using the Wi-Fi. We have a node running, but if I'm dropping more than like half the frames, probably not worth it to do too much. Yeah, I'm dropping a whole bunch of frames right now. Okay. Ooh, maybe I'll turn off my camera. That's a good one to start with. See if that helps at all. Nope. Let's see. Okay, seems to be helping a tiny bit. No, and then it just drops right off. Wow. Okay. I might have to stop the stream soon if it's that bad. Let's see. Okay, let's continue and see if we can just leave my face out and maybe that helps not drop so many frames. Okay, so I'm going to just restart the laptop in a second. But as for the description, we are going to say add storage for pool shares, right? marmaj st near ref. I wish I knew what was going on. And then for the actual pool, we can just click this pool and add it. For the deposit, I actually can't remember how much it is, so we're going to say 0.1. Oh no. It's doing a transfer. Lord help me. Function call, description, link. Oh wow, description didn't save. That's interesting. Anyways, add storage for marmaj st near pool on ref. The smart contract address is, where are you? Yeah, it was going to be hard to find. It's not v2 ref farming, it's this one here. No. There we are. And I'm pretty sure we're just doing a storage deposit. MFD register. No, I don't think we're registering in MFT transfer. Nope. We're just doing a storage deposit. I think. Okay, maybe we're just gonna try it for fun and see what happens and see if this works. So we are going to do a storage deposit just like normal. I think this is the way it's called. And then I honestly am not sure if you can just call it the exact same way. Because a lot of times all these contracts use a similar standard, especially if you're talking about like the same project. I don't know why they use a different standard. And so we're going to assume, just for now, just for one call, that this is all good. And before I do that, we're going to duplicate just perfect so I can check on this. Because we didn't check on it on chain yet. And I'm going to turn my face back on just so I could, yeah. Okay, so we didn't check it on chain yet, so let's check it out. Succeeded, act proposal, deposit, proposal. It looks like we were good to go. No issues. Total available. Perfect. Looks like we've added storage for the marmaj research for the farm. Now we are going to add storage for the pool. Okay, specifically. Deposit 0.1. Gotta make sure you don't forget that. 150, 150. This should be good to go. Let's just get through it. Again, dropping frames. Sad times. I'm going to turn my video back off. I think that we just can't do it for today. That is okay. I'm not even sure it's making it much better. Anyways, I do want to get through this, and it should have enough frames. We're keeping at least 3% of our frames, so we should be okay. As long as the audio's way too high, by the way. Forgot to lower it recently after my last interview, so that's probably why. 8.9 is the best audio. Anyway, so sorry for the super high audio of this video, and sorry for whatever else, but hopefully, Ernest can maybe fix some of that in post. Okay, so we're gonna... I feel like... Add storage for boost farms. Proposals. Yeah, I already put it through. I don't know why it's still showing up here as... Oh no, to vote on. Perfect. Oh no, here to vote on. Here it's showing... I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we're good. So hopefully this shows success. Oh, it should show... Please pay more. Yeah. But once we pay more, it should work again. And we should... Hopefully success. And then we'll know we have storage for... Let's see. Oops. Yes! Seems like it worked. Oh no! I definitely messed this up. Oh. I think. Pretty sure I messed this up. Oh, okay. So normally I would just test it out myself first. Yeah, v2 refinance.near. The easiest way is to get an example. So might just like storage Zoom in. Zoom in. Ah, where are you? Storage deposit 8 minutes ago. Let's zoom in a bit more. Oh. Oh, it was a lot cheaper than that, apparently. So I definitely don't need to add any more storage. But I'm assuming... Yeah, they were just adding storage for...
Yeah, right? I don't know why.
Deposit and stake in LI Neo protocol. Storage deposit for wrap near. Near deposit to wrap near. Storage deposit into ref finance. So they did the same thing. They were adding storage for the first... Yeah, 1 month ago they came in for the first time. They got involved. They added contracts for ref farming. They got involved with Burrow. Oh, that's just now. So this would be the same. Right? Add stable liquidity, add storage to the boost farms. So add stable liquidity. Let's see. This is when they added... So they already had storage, and so they were able to transfer the pool shares because of that. So we don't have to add liquidity. We should be able to transfer the pool shares right away. That is once we have them. And so the next step is going to be actually swapping and ensuring that we have enough liquidity to play around with. So first things first, let's go to the funds. Let's... Wait, is there a... 1 second. No, that's not gonna work. I feel like this is so not... Anyway, so off topic. I'm not gonna do it right now. So the 128 marmaj, let's start with that. And let's just start with that and keep it at that to keep it super simple. So proposal, send 128 marmaj to 21819.near for farming. Wait, nope. For adding to marmaj st near LP transfer to multi-call. So realistically, I'd want to showcase where these funds came from. Like, why are we sending 128? What's going on? And so that would be from marmaj DAO. And so we're just going to say, gosh, this one here. And then we're going to say this is the link. If anyone has any questions, we're going to be sending marmaj 128.819 for fun. Target 21819 point.near. And propose. And so this will allow us to have some marmaj tokens in our 21819 account, which we can then use to swap and start interacting with ref and adding to the pool and getting shares and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so now we have to actually vote on it. And now we should be good to go. So we're just going to sell half and deposit half and try and keep it as simple as possible for now. And so Not a number. It might take a bit of a while. You know, the RPC's got 300 milliseconds. We got to get that fixed so that we have a local RPC running, but, you know, again, might take some time. And so we can see how, you know, we can sell 100, you know, half of our marmaj tokens, get some ST near. Oh, it's giving us a new rate, and we can swap. We will approve, and now we will have half marmaj, half ST near, and be able to add liquidity. I'm going to bring my face back, but like, if I start dropping frames instantly, then I'm just going to be like, oh, snap, instant dropping of frames. Let's see how long I can keep it up. Wow, that's crazy. I think something might be wrong with the camera today. We'll see. So now we have half and half. When we go to the pools, we can say add liquidity, hit max. You don't have enough ST near. Oh no, it's okay. Hit max on the other one. We're good. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And then we are going to add liquidity. And this is all recorded on the chain, so it's easy to get, you know, the record of what happened and copy and paste that. But I've decided adding liquidity using CLI is too much work. I'm officially always just going to use the UI to add liquidity and then use CLI just to transfer. And so, for example, we know that if we are logged in on our CLI, so if we call like near, actually shoot, I have the transfer on my other computer. So I'm going to copy and paste it. Control C, and then send. This is why I use Discord. 1 second. I'm going to copy and paste it and send it in Discord. In the hacking channel, send MFT. And now I can open it up here to keep it really simple so I don't have to do any like crazy stuff. Where are we? Hacking. Beautiful. So beautiful. Like, I love how easy that was. There we go. And so basically, we're saying near call. So do this thing on near. Call this function. And call the V2 ref finance contract. And we're going to transfer some pool shares. So first, let's get some pool shares. Actually, so let's keep a little bit in the farm. We have 55.04 shares available. Let's refresh the page. We have the price changed while we were doing it. That's okay. Let's withdraw these just because get them out of our hair. And then let's look at the okay, we don't need all these open, do we? Definitely not. Let's look at the Explorer again. Oops. Oh, we already did that. Storage deposit. This is what we want to do. We want to have fun transferring. And so basically, this looks probably pretty similar to this, right? So this won't even work if I try and call it. But let's at least change this part, 21819. This means now 21819 can call the function. This part right here is 1 yocto. It's the smallest decimal point of near that you can transfer or send. And that's just for security reasons when you're trying to send tokens. And this just allows you to make sure you're sending it with 219 teragas. So now that we have all those like extra stuff out of the way, this is the actual JSON that we're used to, what my cursor is going over now. And we know that this part here is just near, calling the function on this contract, and we're calling the method MFT transfer. Now the receiver of these tokens is not going to be the marmaj DAO, please. Please don't do that. The receiver of these tokens is going to be Boost Farm. Okay, so that looks good so far. So we're going to do a near call MFT transfer. It all looks the same so far, in my opinion. V2 MFT transfer, V2 MFT transfer, receiver ID, boost farm. Let's keep going. Token ID, that has changed now. Instead of being the pool for XREF marmaj, we are now saying this is the pool for. I'm dropping all my. I don't even. Anyways, I can keep talking probably, but I feel like the picture is not being sent whatsoever, and I know that we're just gonna have to keep going, push through it. But anyways, now we have the correct token ID. The amount is actually always quite difficult, but the beauty is we have the amount. So let's duplicate this. Let's go to 21819.near. And I love copy pasta. I think one of the first things I learned as I started trying to be a developer was that, you could just copy pasta everything. And so when we already did this add liquidity function, it'll tell us exactly how many shares we got. We got this many. Okay, and I don't even know how many that is, but we're just going to copy and paste it, and we're going to go back to the CLI, and we're going to say, okay, not this 819 whatever number, but how about we do that number, right? The amount that you just got. So this exact same amount of pool shares we just added, 55.04. Okay, let's refresh that page again so that banner goes away. Perfect. 5504 is the amount that we're at. 5504. Perfect. The message as well is not blank. So normally if you're transferring fund MFTs, something else changed. But normally if you're transferring NFTs, you don't need a message. But because this is a smart contract, you do need a message. And that message is going to be free. So we're going to do this. We're going to say thank you. We are going to... Oh no! Shoot! Didn't want to do this. Ah, gosh, I'm doing all this so well and it's not what I want to do. Sorry. First, we're going to call it this way, with the empty message. And we're going to call it with MFT transfer. The biggest thing you'll notice is that, let's actually just not be full screen for a second. Computer's having a hard time. But the biggest thing you'll notice is that here you'll see MFT transfer call, and here you'll see MFT transfer. So I actually realized that we're not sending to Boost Farm right away. The first transfer, because remember we're not doing this from a personal account, we're doing it from multi-call, from a DAO. So what we're going to do first is we're going to say, please transfer these tokens from Ref Finance's possession, because currently they're in Ref Finance's possession. We made them on Ref Finance. They own them. They're there. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. Right now, 21819 owns them, and we're going to say that... Wait, can you say... Oh, yeah, because own... Okay. There's not another field to say who the owner is. Whoever sends the token to the farm becomes the owner. So we need to send these tokens first, sorry, little brain fart, to marmaj.research.v1.near. Okay, so we're going to near call and send some tokens to marmaj research multi-call, which is the same contract that has storage and everything else for the tokens. Let's double check that. We know that, let's go to the proposals. We know that marmaj research has storage for the pool shares. So when we send them, this should work. And then we know that marmaj research has storage for the boost farm. And so if we make marmaj research multi-call the owner of these shares later, that should also work. So let's send this. and see what happens. Let's move my face again. Exceeded the prepaid gas. That doesn't seem like that makes much sense, does it? Not really. But it does allow you to view it in the Explorer. So let's see. Browser likes to do that. Yeah, I didn't use anything. Exceeded the prepaid gas. So it didn't even use much gas. It failed before it could even do anything. Exceeded the prepaid gas. Like it knew it was gonna fail? Because to me, I'm seeing, okay, failure, exceeded prepaid gas. It had 219. Oh, wait, shoot. For some reason, it seems like it's saying... No, it should be... No, yeah, I attached 219 gas, not T-gas. Why would it... 1 second. Okay, I'm... Gas. That was actually really weird. It should... I could just add some zeros and stuff. Let's try this. $T gas. Maybe I can update my near CLI. That could be the issue. Okay. Okay. Near keys. Like, oh my gosh. Near keys. Chloe dot near. And then maybe... Nope, doesn't seem like near... Doesn't seem like it needs to be updated. Okay. 3.4.0. Very weird. Okay. Let me try doing it, adding zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Is that correct? I don't know if it's correct. We're gonna. Oh yeah, I did not like that. Byte array longer than desired length, so it's not that many. It's. Should we just keep doing it with like one less zero each time? It's probably way less than the amount I'm doing. Invalid TX. Exceed prepaid gas total. Okay, well. I already know what the max amount is like. 300. Oh shoot, maybe the max amount is increased. Not registered. So it's saying that we had this issue last time where basically it said that this was fine. Let's look at the actual function and see how much gas actually went through in this crazy thing that we sent. Okay, yeah, 219 team gas, so we had that. And then it said it failed because when we tried to transfer to marmaj research v1.multicall, LP not registered. So we need to register marmaj research for this specific LP. I don't think this part's in the docs either, though. That's why registering for a pool. Actually, that might be in the docs. Let's see. Let's do that for a second. Where are my docs? There we go. CLI farming, maybe. Add storage. No. Maybe CLI trading. Deploy contract. Query. Whitelisted. See, it shows how to check. Right? Check. Oh, here. Sorry. Perfect. Deposit funds. And then farming should be the same thing, right? No. If needed, register. Okay, here. Near call, storage deposit, registration only. True. Oh, so we have register farming contract to seed token. Near call, token ID, account ID. Register farming contract. Registration only true. When we called it, we did registration only false. Registration only false. Let's just check what happens when we call it. Because it was saying... Check that account was registered and that's storage balance of... That's really confusing. Near call... Oh, MFT register. It's definitely this one. Okay. Definitely that one. What? Clear, my dude. Too much stuff there. Let's keep that the same. Let's keep that the same. None of this stuff is needed, probably, eh? Oops. Did not need to delete that much stuff. But it's MFT... They need to like, anyways, it's fine. MFT register. So I'm calling V2. Call EX. What is EX again? Fuck. Oh yeah, so the exchange. So call the exchange, MFT transfer, and you want me to do... Seems like 1 is better than 2. So you want me to do token ID. Ugh, come on. Okay, well, we're making that screen bigger. My gosh. Here we go. Farming token. I don't know if I need all the hack. Oops. Don't want to add an extra character there. Okay, so token ID, account ID. I don't think we need all these brackets. Account ID is going to be this account here. Mm-hmm. Pool ID 553, I'm pretty sure. Oh, 553. Oh gosh. What page was I at? There we go. Okay, and then that's token ID. Okay, so near call MFT register. Please register the token ID for marmaj research, and okay, this should work. Oh shoot, no, fudgicles. Invalid register. Well, I think it wouldn't work because the amount should be like 0.1 or something. It's probably way too much for a register, but let's... Does it say how much here we need to register with? Yeah, 0.01. Okay. Invalid register. Let's see. Near call. No. I need to start writing down when I do these things properly, because I've done it before through CLI, and I feel like I can obviously just do it again, but I'm clearly not calling the correct thing. So if needed, register farming contract to seed token. Register user to the farming contract. Staking, unstaking. Register the farming contract. We don't need to register the farming contract. We need to register a user Okay, let's try this one. Okay, near call. We're just going to call this, instead of calling MFT register, which I've never called before in my life, let's just go with this storage deposit like normal. But instead of doing registration false, we are going to say account ID oh, it's actually already here, sorry. And then this one, the main difference was that it was registration true, like registration only. So you're paying, like I think we have storage already, but for some reason Registration only. True. And then we're going to put in, I don't know how much. 1 near. The flapperjacks. Anyways, maybe we'll do 0.1. And we'll see what happens. Let's see. Timed out. Means it's doing something. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. So something worked. And then let's just be really weird and try to... Oops. And try and do this now. Instantly. Ah, what do you mean not registered? Why is this happening? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Executor ID 21819. 21819 is registered. Receiver ID marmajresearch.v1.multicall.near. We just added, right? MFT register. We're not looking for, wait, what did I just call? MFT transfer. Storage deposit. So we just called storage deposit for marmaj research. And it seemed to work just fine. And then it said it's not registered. I don't feel like paying 1 full near to test this out. This is so, like... I feel like I had the same problem on Pembroke last time where I'm pretty sure I was registered. I was pretty sure this should work. But it's saying LP not registered. I'm actually very confused. I actually don't know. To me, this should be a lot simpler than it is. And because I know you need storage added first before you can... I feel like I want to ask somebody, but I don't even know who to ask. Let's see. It's actually quite frustrating. Okay. Registration. How would this work? I'm going to have to give up again and get someone to teach me how to register accounts in DeFi on Near, because there's obviously a simple pattern that I'm just not understanding. Like, I've obviously added way too much storage now. There's no way it costs 1. I could make a whole new account. Okay. Oh, wait. Couldn't I just... Okay, let's try something quickly. Not that I have to do it like this, but we're going to do it like this for fun. So, proposal, transfer, send for more farming. So we're just going to send something random like some PEM. 200 of them. How much PEM do we even have? Okay, so 219.819. Sure. 218.19.near. And we will send it. So the idea here is maybe if we just join a new pool, we should be able to get the code again and be able to call it and see what we're messing up on. But I'm honestly not sure. I was stuck doing this for about an hour last time on Pembroke, and I could not figure out how to register contracts. So if Pembroke, Ref, any of you guys see this, why is there not a way on your UI to just add storage for an address? That would be really useful. Because obviously I'll figure this out eventually, but I think like people that build these protocols never think about these like small utilities that actually would make these projects much more useful, for me at least. That's for sure. Seems like it's having problems. Maybe it's just telling me it's time to walk the dog. Like maybe this is just not gonna work at the moment. If needed, register user to the farming. We're not registering to farming, we're just registering. Okay, 219 PEM. Awesome. So what we're gonna do is we are going to just awkwardly add liquidity, I think for like the marmaj PEM pool or something. Just for fun. But let's see. Marmaj. I think it's a small marmaj PEM pool. Yeah. So we're gonna add liquidity. We're gonna say, okay, let's put 200. I don't have enough marmaj. Oh no. So let's just put like 0.197 PEM. Add liquidity, and let's see what's going on here. So clearly, the add liquidity function must call something fun. Okay. Ha ha ha. I know where to look now, I think. Let's close you. Let's go full screen. So add when someone adds liquidity for the first time. So if I go again and I look for storage deposit. Oh no, that was me. That's not what we want. We want someone else. Maybe this person. Hopefully. Registration only false. Total available. And if we go to Veron, the other person we had was way better. Their account was new. This person's been using their account. Oh, 22 days. This might be helpful. Because, yeah, they would have had it to... Yep. Oh, full access. They've already got access to their account again. Good job. So they claimed all these rewards, withdrew rewards, withdraw seed. That's the new way to withdraw rewards. Storage deposit to boost farms. See, this withdraw seed. Maybe this is. What? Okay, so then it. Okay. Withdraw seed. MFT transfer. Memo null. Interesting they use memo null. I usually just leave it blank. Maybe I'll start using null as an interesting. So token ID, receiver ID, amount, no. So why is this being so difficult for me? Callback. It should be as simple as call MFT transfer in V2. So for example, call V2 refinance, MFT transfer, receiver ID, amount, right? So it's right here. Right? Token ID, amount, message. I'm gonna try to message Nell just to update the most recent. I don't think it'll change much, but I kind of wanted to have it just here. I'll make it bigger so it's easier to see. Probably still give an error, yeah. LP not registered, and I have no clue what mistake I made. I mean, I know the mistake must be registering the LP. Okay, maybe there is just something called register. Seems like there's nothing called register when I search here. Oh, this is Vernon, that's why. No, I want everything for V2, refinance, and I want to see if someone called register something. Within the past. And there's so many transactions that was me fooling around with MFT register. I need a real person. Okay, let's go. No, just me. No one's gonna call MFT register. It's not a real thing. See? Everyone's gonna call storage deposit, which I've always seen and heard. So let's just search storage. Let's check this person. None of this has been helpful so far. So maybe we're looking for registration only true on this. Ooh, I think this might have been the person. I mean, it was still registration only false, but I think they used their account most recently. And then, yeah, so they deposited and staked into Linear Protocol. This was the storage deposit I wanted to see. Registration only false, but they were still able to deposit and stake into Linear Protocol, gave them Linear, storage deposit, wrap near. Then they added stable liquidity here. Sorry, adding stable liquidity should have given them back some sort of storage, right? For that, add stable liquidity. There should have been some like, where is the callback? Like, where is? Maybe they already had that set up from before. Deposit and stake in Metapool, FT transfer it, transferred the LI near instead. I'm so confused. Okay, let's try and find someone else since we're still confused. Man. Did I close this page? Okay, so when I call storage deposit, saber tooths. When I call storage deposit, it should be registered. And for some reason, it's not registered. And I had the same problem on Pembroke. And I'm going to definitely try and solve it. But I'm not really sure why. So 2 months ago it did all this. 28 days ago. Here, claim a reward if I'm withdraw a seed. Here you go. MFT transfer call. Should have been easy. Right? But they already had storage. That's the difference. Event seed deposit data. Seed deposit. Okay, one last thing. If I try and do a custom function call, and I type in v2.ref.finance.near, is that even the contract? I'm gonna give up soon. Token register of. So yeah, like here, to me it's like storage unregister, storage deposit, but I don't see like storage register or something. This is actually really complicated for me. I don't know how to register, and I've done it through CLI before, which is so frustrating. Like, how do you do it for fungible tokens? So register account for FT on near NEP 141. Like, I don't know. Jeez. 'Cause I'm just having a tough time in general with this. This is why we need blog posts about all this, so that I can just copy and paste instead of having to like try and. Why are you guys just talking about it? Oh my god. Can you guys just actually show me the. I'm gonna have to look at the Nomicon standard. Lord help me. Creating a fungible token. Near call storage deposit amount. In order to register. Okay. You know what? I'm annoyed because it seems like it should already be done. So let's check. What do they want to say? Storage balance of? And I guess we don't need the registration only. We don't need any of the ending parts, probably. So let's just delete all this. Okay, right? Right? We have a lot of storage, a lot available, and we're clearly registered. Okay, so we're registered for ref, we're registered for boost farming. But maybe we need to register specifically for an MFT. And they're not going to show you MFTs, are they? In the docs. Of course not. Okay, so we need... Okay, add storage for MFT near. Like, it's not going to be here. No, of course. That's not going to be an easy way to Google it. And so it seems like we clearly have some sort of storage. We added storage. Yeah, call storage deposit. But it must want storage deposit for a specific LP. I'm assuming that's what we're missing, is that it wants, where is ref you know what? Let's just click yes on this real quick and see what happens. Because I'm quite confused. So we already have storage for 21819. We're adding liquidity for a new pool, and we're going to check the Explorer to see if that made a difference or if nothing at all changed. So it's still going through all the transfers. We gotta wait. Okay. So when we added liquidity, there was a result for how much shares we get. We minted these shares. And I see nothing. I see nothing for... I see adding liquidity for the amounts. I see... Yeah, the tokens were already in there deposited and they just get added liquidity and you get sent it back. When we transfer call, there's nothing there. It's just transfer that from that. FT on transfer. Just know that was terrible. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what that was. I'm dropping a whole bunch of frames. It might just be time to end this. I can't seem to figure out registration, and so I think I'm going to have to